Hello all my dear viewers, very warm welcome in my YouTube channel English Junction by JJ. Today I am going to explain you class 7th chapter 12 the Blue Carbuncle question and answer from your book English Junction publication Orient Black Swan. So let's move towards the question and answer. First question is from comprehension A, question and answer. The question is, what was Sherlock Holmes doing when Watson arrived? Sherlock Holmes was laughing on the sofa when Watson arrived. This is the only key answers. You have to expand these answers by yourself. Okay? I'm just guiding you that what answer should be appropriate here. So this is the only key answer. You have to expand it by yourself. Okay, now the next question is again from comprehension A, question and answer. Question number 2 is, who had dropped his goose and how? So here answer for this question is, a tallest man who walked with a limp had dropped the goose. A fight had broken out between him and a gang of boys. The strangers had smashed a window while trying to get rid of the gangs of boys. When he saw a police officer, he dropped the goose and ran away. This is the complete situation what had happened on that time. Okay, so the next question is, question number 3 is from your book, what did Sherlock Holmes find out from the hat? How did he explain his findings? So the answer for this question is, from the hat, Sherlock Holmes deduced that the man was highly intellectual and also had been fairly well-to-do, though he had fallen up evil days. He had foresight. He led an inactive life, was a middle-aged, had curled hairs which had been recently cut, and he used lime cream in his hair. He came to the above conclusions. Firstly, from the size of the hat, only a man with brains would have such a big head. That he is middle-aged, has a curled hair which had been recently cut, and can be known from close examinations of the hat lining. लिनिन एक प्रकार का कपड़ा होता है जो हम हेड के अंदर या किसी भी चीज़ के अंदर एक पतला कपड़ा एक उसका एक लेयर के जैसे लगा होता है जो हेड के अंदर जो महीन कपड़ा उसे बोलते हैं. उस लिनिन में जो हेयर्स उसके स्टिक थे उस आदमी के जिसका हेयर्स था वहाँ वो उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन से यहाँ दिया जा रहा है. इट हैड सेवरल हेयर्स एंड a distinct smell of a lime cream and a thin layer of a dust that proved that the hat was not used often and the owners remains indoors. Means because there is a dust layer of a dust upon that hat, it proves that कि वो जो hat है ज़्यादातर यूज़ नहीं किया जाता है. हम अपने घरों में भी देखते हैं कि जब कभी भी कोई सामान हैंग कर कर रखते हैं कहीं पे तो उसके ऊपर एक थिन लेयर ऑफ डस्ट जम जाता है. इट मीन्स वो डेली यूज्ड नहीं होता है वो सामान हमारे घर में. दैट्स वाई दिस इज अ प्रूफ. ओके, द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, what did Mr. Peterson's wife find inside the goose? So here answer, she found a diamond which was actually the famed Blue Carbuncle owned by the Countess of Morcars, which had recently gone missing from the Hotel Cosmopolitan. This is the answer for this question. Okay, the next question is, how did Sherlock Holmes find out that Mr. Henry Becker was innocent? So the answer for this question is, Henry Becker saw the advertisements in the paper about the goose. He came to collect it and we happily accepted a newly brought goose. This proved that he was not expecting the goose with the diamond. Okay, answer for the next question is question number 6. What happened at a convent garden? Who did Watson and Holmes meet there? So the answer for this question is, At the convent garden, the Sherlock Holmes and Watson heard a loud fight between the shopkeepers they had been talking to and a red-faced fellow who was pestering him about some geese. Watson and Holmes walked over to investigate and discovered that the red-faced man was actually the culprit who had stolen the diamond. Okay, now the next question is, question number 7 is, who was a James Ryder? What had he done? So the answer for this question is, James Ryder was the head attendant at a Hotel Cosmopolitan. The name of that hotel is Hotel Cosmopolitan. He had stolen the diamond from the counter's room and had hidden it in the throat of one of the geese his sisters owned. However, before he could get it back, she had sold off all the geese. Okay, the next question is, this is from a comprehension B. Discuss how we know that. Here we have to discuss कि हमें ये चीज़ कैसे पता है. So the first question is here for Mr. Henry Becker was not aware of a precious stone inside the goose he had brought. The answer: he carried off the new goose without the diamond very happily, showing that he was not aware of the diamond in the original goose throat. This is the answer. How we know the descriptions. The next question is again in the same context. This is comprehension B. Discuss how we know that John Horner, the plumber, was innocent. How we know that? So John Horner had been arrested on a James Ryder's statement that he had stolen the Blue Carbuncle. Later, James Ryder confessed to the crime. Okay, now the next one is again from comprehension B. Discuss how we know that James Ryder was the actual thief. How we know that? So answer for this question is, he came looking for the goose and kept pestering the shopkeeper. So he knew that the precious stone was hidden in the goose. So the next question is, it is from comprehension C. Think and answer. So this question you have to do by yourself. I will read the question, explain you what you have to write in this answer, and then you have to attempt by yourself. Sherlock Holmes had an eye for a detail. Do you agree or disagree? Support your answers with examples for the text. So here in this question what they are asking, first you have to take care of these things. Sherlock Holmes had an eye for a detail. मीन्स यहाँ पर क्या डिटेल सरलॉक होम्स जो है वो ढूंढ रहा था. एज यू नो दैट ही इज़ अ फेमस ब्रिटिश डिटेक्टिव सरलॉक होम्स एंड ही इज़ वर्किंग विथ हिज अ friend Dr. Watson, and now they are just getting a new case of missing a jewelry. So now after getting this case, they started searching for the clues, and whatever the clues they received, they are started working on that clues. So that descriptions you have to write here, and what the way they are doing here. With that way of searching the things, did you agree or not agree? That only you have to explain here. Okay, so the next question is from your grammar part. Here first I will explain you the grammar questions. Here what is written here? Underline the main or finite verbs in these sentences. Circle the non-finite verbs. So here, I enjoy reading. Joy is a finite verb. Reading is a non-finite verbs. I just separated, and in your book here underline and circle that you have to do. So this thing please do it by yourself. I just inform you here कौन सा word finite है, कौन सा non finite है. Whenever you are doing in your classworks or in your notebooks, in your book, textbook, then you just adopt the instructions given in your book, that underline the finite verbs and circle the non-finite verbs. Here I just cleared you which word is related to finite and which is non-finite. Okay. Second one is here already I read. Third is, first is already given in your book. Third is, he does his work sincerely, giving so much time to his students. So in this, does is a finite verb, giving is a non-finite verbs. Fourth one, the window pane was broken but the door was not. Here, was a finite verbs, broken was a non-finite verbs. I want to join the army when I grow up. Want is a finite verbs, to join is a non-finite verbs. Okay. The next question is, here I am going to off the camera because of the camera the screen is not visible fully. The questions is hidden by this camera, so going to off the camera. Yes, it is off now. So again, grammar part B. The question is, use the words in a capital letter in the correct form to complete these sentences. So here, improve. What you have to do, use the word in a capital letter in the correct form to complete this sentences. So in a capital letter में जो word लिखा हुआ है, you have to use the correct forms of these words. Means you have to fill here correct form, and then you have to do this, complete these sentences. The first is here, improve. Point 1, the word is written here, improve. Afterwards, in that, what you have to do, actually improve. Afterward, the first A is written here. Her Hindi was not very good, but it is improving. But it is improving. A answer is improving. Now she wants to improve. So B answer is to improve her Hindi and is working hard at it. Second is a cell. So cell का कौन सा form यहाँ लगाएंगे according to the sentence, that only you have to do. Goods once sold cannot be taken back. They tried to sell their old car but there was no taker. Third is a find. The sentence is, they were finding a dinner already when I arrived. They were finding, यहाँ पे double ing हो गया है, that I will remove. Finding, this is the correct one. Okay. Where we are, finding, first A is a third का A जो है finding है, and a B, they decided to find a dinner. They decided to find a dinner early since it looked like it would rain. Fourth is a serve. They were serving dinner already when I arrived. They decided to serve dinner early since looked like it would rain. Fifth one is a watch. Watching my weight is really a problem. B is, he went home early to watch the match on a television. This is the last questions regarding a grammar part. So here your these question and answers regarding this chapter Blue Carbuncles is over. So if you understand my video, then please like, subscribe, share and do comment in a comment box, and complete your work on a time. Be safe, be healthy, take care of your health and yourself and your family members. Okay, bye, take care everyone.